Yay. Okay. We're live. This week we're on vacation. So, Nation Conversation. I'm your host, Ryan. No Journey of Wrestling for the weekly show where we book WCW. So, I figured I'd jump in and show you my We Book ECW, which I'm just doing by myself. So, I've been playing this for a while. I'm up to February 2011. Here's my roster. I got Prince Devitt as my TV champion. Edge and Christian are my tag champs. Rhino's my world champion. Cheetah Master, whoever that is, I've booked him to the moon. He's the FTW champion in ECW. This is if ECW would have survived to 2011, of course. John Moxley, very, very good fit for ECW. He's a hardcore champ. And Seth Rollins, formerly Tyler Black, is my North American. I needed like a middle title. So he's my North American champion. So here's some of the other guys I've got. I've got Kevin Steen, Jeff Hardy, Masato Tanaka still around. Eddie Guerrero is working on the small appearances. AJ Styles is injured. Kurt Angle, Tajiri, Ultimo Dragon, those guys are all part-timers. Got X-Pac. I've got Samoa Joe, Christian, Taka Michinoku, Nakamura, of course, Cheetah Master, Hardy, Hayabusa, Psychosis. Who else I got? Edge, of course, Guerrero, Benjamin, and then some of these jobbers. I guess these are mid-carders. Big Dick Dudley, Canyon, Kofi Kingston, Nigel McGuinness. Daniels is already finished, which is funny because he's already a part-timer, which is funny because he won the world title technically in 2018 or something, I think. For some reason, Yokozuna's still around. Spike Dudley, Danny Doring, Roadkill, Stevie Richards, Jabronis, Dolph Ziggler, guy named Evil Douglas, and Wolfie D. Here are my tag teams, which is one of the things I had the most fun doing is naming these tag teams, even though they're not the greatest names. I've got the Ass Kickers, Masato Tanaka and Tajiri. I've got the Hardys. I've got this group, Kill or Be Killed. Hayabusa teamed with X-Pac. I've got the Kings of Pro Wrestling, Nakamura and Taka Michinoku together. The Chi-Town Connection, even though I don't think Kofi's from Chicago, but CM Punk and Kofi. Edge and Christian. I got Mexadeath, which is Hoovy and Psychosis. The Age of Evil, which is Cheetah Master and Nigel McGuinness. Just simply Graps, Canyon and Shelton Benjamin. Balls Out, which is Big Dick Dudley and Spike Dudley. New Blood, I think they made those guys. Danny Doring and Roadkill a tag team. And this was probably my favorite tag team right now. Dolph and Doug. Dolph Ziggler and Evil Douglas. Two jobbers as a tag team. I've got a trio team I don't really use that much. Undisputed Style, they named them. I got to fix that name. That's terrible. Dan O'Brien, I believe, is injured. Seth Rollins and Kurt Angle. And then we've got some jobbers coming up on the training roster. And here are Hall of Famers from previous bookings. La Parka is a retired Hall of Famer, of course. Mike Awesome, retired Hall of Famer. And Dean Malenko, who I snuck away from WCW. Retired Hall of Famer. For some reason, Dory Funk hasn't gotten in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to have to fix that. All right, time to book. Let's book. So, we've got two shows. One show to Living Dangerously. Okay, cool. One show to Living Dangerously. So, my top feud right now is my guys Rhino and Samoa Joe. For the main title. So we're going to book them in let's see. I guess it would be a contract signing because the match is going to come up soon. And Rhino was supposed to be not alignment. A contract signing. Aha, there we go. There it is. Okay. Samoa Joe versus Rhino, contract signing on my TV. What else we got? Some of these are kind of boring. So let's see. Let's book some matches for the show. Let's book Tyler Black versus Kevin Steen. Doesn't have a feud behind it. Okay, we need Cheetah Master. Let's have Cheetah Master beat up on this dude, Kendo Kashin. And of course, we've got Devitt fighting against Tanaka. All right. Let's add some finishes while we're at it. So this is going to be a street fight. Cheetah Master is going to put Kendo Kashin through a table. Prince Devitt is going to submit Tanaka. And let's add a little more of a, let's add another segment. Let's give somebody a singles push. Let's give Devitt a, let's see, what is he again? Is he a face? He's a face. Let's give him maybe a slander competitor before his match against Tanaka. Oh, okay. So who's he slandering then? Okay, so he's slandering somebody. It'll be Tanaka because the match is going to happen after that. All right, here we go. Playing Prince Devitt slanders Masato Tanaka. Okay, nice. Let's book Devitt to beat Tanaka in this submission match, which we got blood too. Tanaka bleeds on the shoulder. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Devitt, 29-4 since I called him up. Tanaka, 33-94, but he still likes us, sort of. Okay, Cheetah Master. Since I brought him in, he's 27-0. Undefeated. So he's going to get Kendo Kashin here, a jobber. Get him real good. Put him through a table. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Tyler Black versus Kevin Steen. We're going to add, this is a street fight, but we're going to add a finish of, I guess in a street fight you wouldn't have that. So we're just going to simulate and see what happens. Tyler Black retains the title in a violent street fight. Okay. Finisher off the top rope. Oh, nice. Nicely done, Tyler Black. And then we're contract signing. We're going to have Joe put Rhino through a table leading into the match. So that'll get people excited. Oh, his charisma, Samoa Joe's charisma increased to level 3. Nice. Okay, moving on. We are going to book Living Dangerously. Let's see what we got. We're going to start at the top. Samoa Joe and Rhino in a match for the world title. That will be a top match. Maybe I'll go back to one of those. Let's go tag team. Edge and Christian are going to face our guys Dolph and Doug. And how about the kings of pro wrestling, Nakamura and Taka Michinoku? Those dudes have lost a lot this year, but they are also our former champions multiple times over. Let's add Killer Be Killed, who is X-Pac and Hayabusa, and the Hardy Boys, and make this a 5-way tag match. That'll be good. Okay, let's move back to the singles. Let's go to our champions. Tyler Black is going to have a match against, let's see, how about CM Punk versus Tyler Black versus Kevin Steen in one match, triple threat. And then we'll go to Prince Devitt versus, let's see. Oh, we got some injuries here. Bunch of the guys I've used Devitt against are injured. So let's do Devitt again versus, oh, wait a minute. Title for title. Let's do that. Cheetah Master's undefeated. Prince Devitt. Only lost 4 times? Let's do that. Title for title. Okay, we'll add that. Champions. That means John Moxley's our hardcore champ, I believe. He's going to face... Let's do a menagerie of dudes. Canyon, McGinnis, Juventud, Tanaka, and Yokozuna. What the hell? Stick Yokozuna in there. Okay, I have 3 matches to go. I have a lot of J-Brones left. Let's see if there's any tag teams I can have fight. New Blood versus Balls Out. Let's have them have a match. That'll open the show. Have a hot match to open the show. And then I like to get everybody on the show if I can. So let's do another massive, big match with everybody in it for the last match. And that'll include that Kofi Kingston versus Psychosis feud, because they used to be in a tag team together. So, okay. So Balls Out versus New Blood is going to open the show. They're going to do a regular match, but Shelton, Psychosis. Let's make this something. Oops. Let's make this. How about make this a steel cage? Why not? We want to add, this is a big match. So, Cheetah Master versus Prince Devitt is going to be... Let's see. How about an Iron Man match? That'll really decide who the most dominant new guy is. And we'll move that to the second best match. The top match needs a good, solid... How about Loser Leaves Town? Loser Leaves Town between Joe and Rhino. That'll open things up for the world title a little bit. Tag teams. Let's make this a TLC. And Steampunk Black. Let's make this as ECW. Let's make this a unsanctioned match? Sure, why not? Okay, I think we're ready. Let's book it. All right, starting out, New Blood versus Balls Out. This is just a regular. Let's get a hot tag match going. So I don't care who wins. New Blood. They are 0-29. Holy shit, they've lost a lot of matches. 0-29 this past year. Wow. Balls Out 0-8. So New Blood finally gets on the winning match. Finally. All right. 6-way steel cage match between Shelton, Psychosis, Kofi, Simon Diamond, Stevie Richards, and Wolfie D. I want to keep Kofi or Shelton on top. So I think I'm going to pick... Let's go with Shelton. Let's give Shelton the win here. And it's a 5-star match. 5-star match there. Very nice. Shelton has been on a losing streak. He's lost 11 matches. All these guys have lost a lot. 0-17 for Simon Diamond. 1-12 for Stevie Richards, who has a lumberjack gimmick. I didn't give him that. That's weird. 0-11 for Wolfie D. He's a jobber. So Shelton comes out with a 5-star match. Very nice. All right. Hardcore Championship. Let's see. Moxley has been pretty good. He's super over, 100% over. Nigel also super over, but he's 2 for 26. So that would be a big upset. Canyon playing the Mortis character or just the Canyon? Hoovy, more of a tag guy. Tanaka is basically a enhancement at this point. And Yokozuna. You know what? I'm thinking let's have Moxley retain. Let's keep him running high. 4.5. He won again. He's been hardcore champ for 4 months. Oh, apparently Shelton in the last match jumped off the top through an announce table. Nice. Okay. Moxley retains. All right. North American Championship. Here we go. North American Championship. We got Kevin Steen, CM Punk, and Tyler Black. What a triple threat this is going to be. Should we add a finisher? Nah, I don't think there's anything good enough. All right, so I'm going to do let's see. Tyler Black, 35-1. CM Punk bounced around, but mostly been good. Steen has been middle of the road. I think it's time. Black has had the North American Championship for 20 straight months. So let's have a surprise victory. Let's give this one to Kevin Steen. Let's have a surprise North American Championship victory. Steen, he almost got 5 stars. 4 3/4. Almost got there. Put on a hot match. They got over in their unsanctioned match. So Steen is your new champ. That'll boost him up a little bit. Tyler Black, maybe we can have him go for a different title after this. All right. ECW World Tag Team Championship match. It's a 5-way TLC. The Hardys have had the titles a bunch, but they've been kind of 50-50 booked by me. Kings of Pro Wrestling, this is Nakamura and Taka Michinoku. Also kind of lost a little bit. Hayabusa and X-Pac, a bad year. 0-9. Wow. It's been 4 months for Edge and Christian as tag champions. They're 5-0. Dolph and Doug, 0-6. Evil Douglas. Let's see where it ends up. I'm going to simulate. Let's just see where it ends up. Nope, Edge and Christian. Oh, boy. Edge and Christian in the TLC come up with a 5 3/4 stars. Wow. Massive. Christian threw Matt Hardy off a ladder through 2 tables. Nice. So they put on an awesome match. And the battling feuds between Hardys and ENC continue. Okay, this is an interesting one. So we got Cheetah Master. He's 28-0 since I signed him. He was 1-7 when I picked him up. Now I've built him up to 100% over, 100% morale. He's 28-0 versus Finn Balor, aka Prince Devitt, who's 30-4. He's also super over. So I think I'm just going to see what happens here because you can't really have a tie in an Iron Man match. So let's just see how we end up. Cheetah Master with the big victory over Devitt. So I think I'm going to, part of my thinking on this booking is I'm going to have Cheetah Master hang on to these belts, these 2 belts, and move Finn into the main event picture more so. So Cheetah Master with a big win. Big win. Let's see if they say anything. Put on a hot match. It went for another 5+ star. 5 3/4 stars. Nicely done. Living Dangerously is going really well so far. All right, and our main event, which is a loser leaves town match between Samoa Joe and Rhino. I kind of haven't treated Samoa Joe that well. He's 21-24 since I brought him over. But he's super over. Rhino has been my champion for a long time. For some reason, people love Rhino. He's been champion a bunch. It doesn't give, I don't have the paid version, so it doesn't give me the lifetime stats, but he's been champion like 10 times. He's 109-65. So this is where I'm going to get Rhino off TV and give it to Samoa Joe. Because Rhino's been champion a ton. Samoa Joe really hasn't done anything. And we're going to give it to Joe, new ECW champion, knocking Rhino out. He's going to be out with an injury. He's been forced to leave the company with an injury. Leave for good feud. Nice. The feud just went up a bunch too. And this one is again over 5 stars. 5.5 stars. So my last, let's see. Let's go back. We had a 5-star. We had this opening match, which was only 3 3/4, but I had a 5-star with Shelton. Almost a 5-star here. Over 5 stars for the TLC. Over 5 stars for Cheetah Master. And over 5 stars for Samoa Joe. This is a massively successful pay-per-view. So let's see what the Wrestling Chronicle has to say, or Spectator. Sometimes it has an error. Oh, what? No. No. You're not leaving, Hardy Boys. No. Get out of here. Sorry. Laparca. Let me leave? You don't even wrestle. You're a Hall of Famer. All right, fine. I'll take the money. Go. Okay. Well, they didn't give me any insight on that, how that show was, but it was a good show. I think it was a good show. Before we go, I always do this before if I play for a minute. I always go check the indies, see if there's any. Vic Grimes. Anybody new on the indies that are going to be coming up that are any good? People appear in this indies thing. That's how I got Finn Balor and Samoa Joe and some other. I had Jushin Thunder Liger. I finally got him away from New Japan, but I had to release him because he was only wrestling one match a year and he cost so much money. Let's see what Vic Grimes. He feels the same. Oh, he's old. He's really old. Vic Grimes, jabroni. How much can I pay him? -100? He's not going to take that. Let's give him $100. Done deal. All right. You can be on my reserve roster list then. All right. Well, that was disappointing. I got a ton of money. Let's see if I can steal somebody before we go from WCW. Some of these, look at this. Okay, so I built Balls Mahoney up. He left, and now he's WWF World Champion, which is so silly. Most of WWF is old guys, and they don't wrestle. So, shocking. They've built no new stars. Some of them are so. The old guys just come and they take a payday and they become part-timers, which is not great. Let's see if Roman Reigns finally showed up. Nice. Any other guys show up that are any good? All right, let's go to WCW and see who they got. Sting. This is hilarious to me. Sting is a world champion, but he never has any appearances. Since he's a part-timer. Martha Sanchez is a women's champion. I don't have a lot of women here. Kenta Kobayashi. How old is he? 42. He would be fun to have. Let's see if I can get Kenta over. He would be fun. He's going to retire or whatever. He's going to drop out on me. I know it. Let's see if he takes 15.25. Oh, nice. Okay, so I stole Kenta from them. Kenta Kobayashi, you're mine now. So they lost him as a main eventer. But look at I lost Storm and Jericho, but they both became part-timers. I had both of them. Now they're part-timers. Sabu is still around. Savage, Regal. Regal's still here. Maybe I should take a shot at Regal. Why not? Take a shot at Regal. No, you don't want 900? All right, let's try 1125. Sweet. All right, we'll add you to the main roster. Okay, so now I'm looking real nice. All right, so let's get one quick look here. Cheetah Master is the TV champion. ENC are the tag champs. Samoa Joe's the world champ. Cheetah Master's also the FTW champ. Moxley's hardcore. Steen is North American. We're going to get Bryan Danielson back soon. Wait and see if those guys I signed actually accept the offers next month. But yeah, looking good. All right. Looking good. Stop. That's it. That's ECW Journey of Wrestling. My personal version. Hope you enjoyed watching that booking sesh. We'll have more We Book WCW next week when we're back off from vacation. And those are a lot of fun. I'm trying to book the ECW shows more as serious, kind of exciting. Like if ECW went into like a more kind of like how they had that really technical wrestling thing that they had. I'm trying to book it like that. Took over more than the hardcore. We still have the hardcore elements, but we sign all these guys and try to move up. I only have less than a million views though, so that's not great. But that was a hell of a pay-per-view. People love that pay-per-view. So that was me booking ECW, and if they had survived in 2011. So we'll be back with regular We Book WCWs every Friday, hopefully, after this vacation's over. So if you like those, they'll be back. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed it, follow us on Twitter @NationPod. Subscribe to this channel, blah, 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 whatever you're supposed to say. I'm not good at this. Okay. Peace out.